New York has a rich and diverse history that spans centuries, from its early Native American inhabitants to its pivotal role in the founding of the United States and its evolution into one of the world's most iconic cities. Here are top 20 key moments and periods in New York's history. Number 1. Native American settlement. Before European exploration and colonization, the region now known as New York was home to various Native American tribes, including the Iroquois Confederacy. These tribes, such as the Mohicans, Mohawks, and Lenape, had established thriving communities and engaged in trade and agriculture. Number 2. Dutch colonization. In the early 17th century, the Dutch established the colony of New Netherland, with New Amsterdam, present-day Manhattan, as its capital. The Dutch West India Company played a significant role in the early development of the region, including the establishment of trade posts and the introduction of European-style governance. Number 3. English dominion. In 1664, the English seized New Netherland from the Dutch without much resistance, and it was renamed New York in honor of the Duke of York, who would later become King James II of England. This marked the beginning of British colonial rule. Number 4. American Revolution. New York played a pivotal role in the American Revolution. Battles such as the Battle of Long Island and the Siege of Saratoga occurred within the state, and George Washington's Continental Army faced numerous challenges while trying to defend it. Number 5. Formation of the United States. On July 9, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was read aloud in New York City, a momentous event that inspired patriotic fervor throughout the state. New York also hosted the Constitutional Convention in 1787, where the United States Constitution was drafted and debated. Number 6. Erie Canal. The construction of the Erie Canal, completed in 1825, connected the Great Lakes to the Hudson River, greatly facilitating transportation and trade. It played a crucial role in the economic development of both New York City and the entire Midwest. Number 7. Immigration and growth. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, millions of immigrants arrived in New York City, particularly at Ellis Island, seeking a better life in America. This influx of diverse cultures contributed to the city's unique identity and made it one of the world's most cosmopolitan cities. Number 8. The Great Depression and recovery. Like the rest of the United States, New York was affected by the Great Depression in the 1930s. However, it later became a hub for innovation, culture, and finance, rebounding with the growth of Wall Street and the rise of the art scene, including the Harlem Renaissance. Number 9. September 11, 2001. The tragic events of 9/11 had a profound impact on New York City and the nation. The World Trade Center towers were destroyed in a terrorist attack, resulting in the loss of thousands of lives and reshaping the city's skyline. Number 10. Modern New York. Today, New York remains a global economic and cultural powerhouse. It is home to iconic landmarks like the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, and Times Square. New York City's 5 boroughs, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx, and Staten Island, each have their unique character and contributions to the state's vibrant history and culture. Number 11. Industrialization and urbanization. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, New York City and its surrounding areas underwent rapid industrialization and urbanization. The city's skyline began to rise with the construction of iconic skyscrapers like the Woolworth Building and the Empire State Building. The city became a hub for finance, commerce, and culture, solidifying its status as a global metropolis. Number 12. Cultural Renaissance. The early 20th century saw the emergence of the Harlem Renaissance, a cultural and artistic movement that celebrated African American art, music, literature, and intellectualism. Figures like Langston Hughes, Duke Ellington, and Zora Neale Hurston contributed significantly to this vibrant cultural era. Number 13. Post-war boom. After World War II, New York experienced a post-war economic boom. The GI Bill and suburbanization led to the growth of suburbs in the surrounding areas. Levittown, on Long Island, is often cited as one of the first planned suburban communities. Number 14. Civil rights movement. New York played a significant role in the civil rights movement. Leaders like Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. made their mark in the city. Historic events, such as the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom in 1963, saw New Yorkers actively supporting civil rights. Number 15. 1970s fiscal crisis. In the 1970s, New York City faced a severe fiscal crisis, grappling with budget deficits, rising crime rates, and a declining urban infrastructure. The city's government ultimately had to seek federal assistance to avoid bankruptcy. Number 16. Urban renewal and revitalization. In the late 20th century and early 21st century, New York City underwent a process of urban renewal and revitalization. Crime rates dropped significantly, and neighborhoods like Times Square, once notorious for crime, were transformed into vibrant, family-friendly areas. Number 17. Technological innovation. New York has continued to be a center for technological innovation and entrepreneurship. The Silicon Alley area in Manhattan became a hub for tech startups, and the city has attracted talent from around the world. Number 18. Cultural influence. New York City's cultural influence extends beyond its borders. It's home to world-renowned institutions like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, and the American Museum of Natural History. Broadway remains the epicenter of American theater, and the city continues to set trends in fashion, music, and art. Number 19. Environmental initiatives. In recent years, New York has taken significant steps to address environmental concerns. Initiatives like the High Line Park, which converted an old elevated railway into a green space, and efforts to reduce carbon emissions have made the city more sustainable. Number 20. Challenges and resilience. Like any major city, New York has faced various challenges, including natural disasters like Hurricane Sandy in 2012 and the ongoing complexities of affordable housing, transportation, and infrastructure. However, its resilience and ability to adapt have been demonstrated time and again. New York's history is a tapestry of diverse cultures, innovations, challenges, and triumphs. It remains a symbol of the American dream, a place where people from all walks of life converge to pursue their aspirations. Its ever-evolving story continues to shape not only the state but also the nation's cultural, economic, and social landscape. Please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to show your support.